Okay, all right. Oh, Jesus Christ! We had a good thing going. We had a good thing going. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now that I did not test any of the perk updates, and the reason for that is because generally speaking, every single perk update is just good. I don't feel like there's a reason to test any of them because they're all good changes. None of them are going to be game breaking. But I didn't test any of them, and I normally don't really do that. I normally test characters. That being said, we're going to do this very quickly because there's not much to say. Although this video might go kind of long because I have a bitch fest that I did on stream that I will put in it. So, the PTB is out and LARA CROFT is our new survivor. Thank you to everybody who couldn't help themselves but plastering that shit all over Twitter and in your YouTube thumbnails and all that other crap. I really don't appreciate that, and I think you're a piece of shit for fucking having just no regard and respect for other people. But it is what it is. So LARA comes with 3 perks, and one of them is pretty decent. Actually, it's not decent. It's really, really good. And it's in that same kind of camp that Adrenaline is, where it's really, really good, but it's also really, really balanced, which I really like the design of. That's going to be Finesse. So Finesse is active whenever you are healthy, and it goes on a cooldown of 30 seconds after you fast vault. And you fast vault 20% faster while it's active. So basically every 30 seconds, if you can get a running vault, then you will vault over that 20% faster. This is obviously going to combo well with things like Resilience, so you're always getting faster vaults regardless of your health state. Lithe, of course, Dance With Me, all that good shit. Can't wait to see 30 million videos about how the fast vault build is back. Generally speaking, it's a good perk. It's balanced. Like I said, it's in that same camp of Adrenaline where it's really, really, really strong, but it's really, really, really balanced. And that's fine with me. Her next perk is called Hardened. After you open a chest and cleanse/bless a totem, you have to do both. The perk activates. Then anytime you'd scream, instead the killer's aura is revealed to you instead of you screaming. There was some debate in my chat about whether or not it deactivates after the scream trip proc happens, because it doesn't say it deactivates within the perk, but that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't deactivate, because perk descriptions have been very split among that. I would say that it'd be weird if it didn't deactivate. So I'll give you 2 different opinions. If it doesn't deactivate, if you only have to activate it once, then that perk specifically tells Doctor to go fuck himself, and that's it. But even in that camp, nobody's running this perk. What are you running this perk for? Why would you ever run this perk? You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense to run this perk. You're not running this perk in case you're facing a Doctor. It's just not happening. In the camp that it does deactivate, it's one of the worst survivor perks in the entire game. Its activation prerequisite is too fucking much for little to no payoff. Genuinely speaking, its entire prerequisite, if it deactivates after its scream proc, it is one of the worst survivor perks in the game. Less than useless. Finally, we get to the problem. We get to a perk called Specialist. Specialist is a perk that whenever you open or rummage through a chest, gain a token, up to a maximum of 3 tokens. And once you hit a great skill check, you consume all your tokens. And then for each token, knock 4 charges off of a generator! So for those of you keeping track, if you bring Appraisal, which is the Elodie perk, and you put it with this perk, and you open a chest and then rummage through the chest, you instantly gain 2 tokens, meaning you instantly are able to knock 8 charges off of any generator. You combine this with brand new parts and weaving spiders, and we are entering a gen rush meta that is not only hyper, like it's going through the roof, especially with all the gen regression nerfs, but we're entering one that is uncounterable and is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I am just going to leave you with a rant that I did on stream before I talk about the Night in the Singularity. Specialists. Each time you open or rummage through a chest, gain a token up to 3. Okay, all right, fair enough. When you perform a great skill check on a generator, consume all tokens. Then for each token consumed, reduce the maximum required gen progress by 4. Why? 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 What the fuck are you talking about? Why? Why are we adding more gen rushing to this game? What do you fucking mean? Who at Behavior saw the effect of BNP and got a fucking hard on and was like, yeah, let's just start throwing that on survivor perks? I was cool with weaving spiders. I was down for weaving spiders. But this is too fucking much. Why? You know what's crazy about this, chat? You can't counter this. That's what makes weaving spiders in BNP so powerful. You can't counter this. Why? Has a prerequisite that means nothing. It's open or rummage, dude. You can literally run a purple coin with appraisal and fucking get 2 tokens off the back. Eight charges off a gen. Done. On one chest. On one fucking chest. You know how dangerous this is gonna be in Swifts? You have one jackass running weaving spiders, the other 3 jackasses running specialists, at least 2 of the jackasses running hyper-focused stakeout, and then you have another one who brings like plunderers and appraisal and fucking purple coins all across the board. Why do we keep having more fucking gen rushing? What the fuck? This was such a good patch, Behavior. You fucking buffed a shitload of perks over nerfing them. This was such a good patch. What the fuck is this? This is a perk done. This is a perk put in the game by somebody who does not fucking understand the basic fundamentals of Dead by Daylight. This is a decision made by somebody who just wanted to make a cool perk idea and did not think about the fact that there are 4 survivors every game and the fact that there are tons of gen rushing perks in this game already. To not only put a gen rushing perk in the game, but a gen rushing perk that cannot be countered is insanity! It doesn't even have a downside! You literally just run around the map, knocking charges off generators for free! I swear to God, Dracula better come with a fucking perk that increases the number of charges it takes to repair a generator. Dracula better fucking drop with a perk that increases the amount of charges it takes to repair a generator, or this shit is fucking bullshit. And I'm not one to fucking sit there and be like, oh my God, Behavior's so blah 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 sided, because I'm not a fucking loser. But this is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Holy shit. Whatever, man. So now that that's over, let's go ahead and talk about the Knight real quick. The Knight is fine, perfectly fine. He's not, he is a shift in playstyle, and he feels a lot smoother, and his ability to split pressure is insane now. My guards were actually catching and hitting people, which is not something that typically happens with current Knight. Most of the time, if your guards are hitting people, it's because they made a massive mistake. But now with things like faster chase time, extended chase time, you're going to be getting regular hits with the guards. He has not gone up a tier. He's merely moved from mid B to high B, which is great, and that's really good. But I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to think, oh my God, Knight's uncounterable. He's not. He's just stronger than he was, and he's fine, and he feels much better to play. How does he feel to play against? I don't know, because the killer that I played against was a Legion with hexes for some reason. Anyway, moving on to Singularity. Singularity feels so much better now. I think he might actually enter my rotation of killers that I play on a regular basis. Everything feels so much smoother, feels more responsive. I saw like 3 EMPs during a full like 15-minute match. So I'm down for that. I'm happy that that's the case. So yeah, Singularity is very good. Like I said, I didn't test any of the perks. So if you want my knowledge on, you want my opinion on the perks, I made a dev update video already. Let's talk about one more thing. Behavior. Who the fuck asked you to change the UI? Who asked for that? I asked for that? I didn't ask for that. Did you ask for that? You didn't ask for that. No one asked for that. The new UI in the character selection looks fucking atrocious. It's way too zoomed in. Instead of the neat 4 rows, we've got this weird 3-row setup with a weird ass search bar that's like way too fucking big. And like they took the store UI and moved it to the character selection. And now it looks clunky and unpolished and like amateurish. It looks terrible. Reverse that shit now. They also did like, they changed the font in the end screen and now it's all blocky and weird looking. Nobody asked for that. Revert all that shit. All of it. Other than that, there's a couple of bugs. An animation bug happened. Couple of like movement animation bugs happened. But outside of that, I mean, you don't really got to worry about it. It's fine. So yeah, it's really one of those things. It's really one of those things where, you know, there's not a lot of bugs, which is good. The game also feels smoother than normal for some reason. I think they're starting to get those Unity updates in. The game feels a lot smoother, so there's probably some good optimization happening behind the scenes. So yeah, but that's all my thoughts on the PTB. Hope you guys enjoy, hope you enjoy Lara Croft. Outside of that, great big special thank you to my channel members for their additional support. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.
Need more Kaiser in your life? Well, I've got you covered. Check out my second channel, The Kaiser Extras, where I upload full gameplays, stream compilations, me reacting to your Dead by Daylight clips, and more. We also upload a daily short with all the greatest clips from stream. We'll see you over there. Link is in the description.